Holy crap, I did not expect the series to get this popular. Unfortunately, the last video uploaded about it was basically the series finale. I do not know how I'm going to solve this version by axerity in a cheese way. I don't think it's possible. The star is just too far away to be modified into anything. Um, so, yep, that might be the end. But I have found an alternate solution to this version of Planetary Travel. Now, I already know the solution, so this is just showing it off, but I think it's cool enough. We're gonna have to put stops in here just like the 5x version, but you'll notice that this column here with the defeat, stop and Baba, it doesn't have the gap in there like in the 5x version, so that's why this would be a natural extension to what axerity did, but ultimately, axerity decided to go all out with a complete redesign. But assuming that axerity kept this kind of structure of the level, then this also would have an alternate solution to it. This empty space is actually needed. The reason there was a gap, by the way, is because of the actual intended solution. It required a gap, otherwise you couldn't push it down into this position. Anyway, first of all though, this level needs a makeover. There we go. Oh, also a palette swap. I guess let's make the tile dark. Oh wait, you can't make the tile any darker. And a rename. I don't know. So, here we go. Again, I know there's a solution to this, so we're gonna go upload this version and then post it to troll axerity later. So, here it is. So, we start off with Cheese's Pull. This trick is something learned from Alpha Baba Soup. I first saw an Alpha Baba Soup, blah blah blah, where the text is the thing that's pulling the cheese. Now, at this point, we're going to need the cheese down there in order to move Star's Defeat. We could, of course, try moving Star's Defeat to the right, but I do not think that is possible, although it might be. I didn't test that. But we're going to need to move this down. Now, it's worth noting that the Cheese's Pull trick ultimately requires you to create the statement Cheese's Pull while you are on the process of moving onto the cheese. Otherwise, it won't work. And one of the special things that I think this level forces that no other level has done in this series is the use of Cheese's Pull in a different direction than like where you're pushing it. Because before, we would have Cheese's Pull always on the same, being the same thing that is being pushed while we get on it, but this time it is on a different axis. So we can do this and push to the side. But note, we are far away from the other pieces of text, so this is not going to work. However, there's a few more tricks that can be used to make this happen. I also want to draw attention to another cool interaction, although this level does not use it, but it might be cool to make a level that's based off it. It's like, we can make cheese near Cheese's Pull, which does not mean Cheese's Pull. But you can break this sentence in order to like get Cheese's Pull to activate, and that's like another way that you can have a text go down like this, but not also pushing the Cheese's Pull text. So I think that's cool, but it's not used in this variation level. Anyway, what I like about this is that this level does require some specific choices in which piece of text you're going to put in, because like even if you do see this setup, which is nice, like this setup is not complete. You'll do this, get Star's Defeat to this side, and then you'll realize that you don't have any way to get the Cheese's Pull back here. You can display Star's Defeat, but so what? Doesn't matter. So yeah, you do need even more setup here, and the words that are used to be pushed actually matter as well. So we're gonna undo back. So what we actually gotta do is move this word push over to the left side with the Cheese's Pull in here with it. Actually, I lied. We're bringing cheese over instead, and then set up the word near over there, by the way. So what do we do here? Well, we needed Cheese's Pull on the left side, yeah? So we need to set up the whole Cheese's Pull thing so that we can push down, but then don't actually go down while we make this, so that we can bring the word cheese over to the right side. Oops, here. So Cheese's Pull, bring this over here, and there we go. We have Star's Defeat here now, but we still need to do something with it, and we do need to get the word push back in order to do this. So We'll do their cheeses pull normal way again. And then we can have this push, because we are going to need it to get rid of the whole stars defeat thing. So, stars, cheeses pull here, get in position, and here we go. So, now we use that old trick, remember that, where cheeses push, and it's used to displace something. Oops. In this case, I'm just going to displace here, and then we can drag it back with cheeses pull. Now that we've done that, we actually don't need to mess with the stars defeat at all. I kind of wish maybe it did, because that'd be cool. But at this point, what we need to do is just come back. It's just go back with that whole cheeses pull thing. Probably should put one down. Go cheeses pull, and get the word push in as well. So now what? So there is a reason why cheese needs to be set up like this. Because the way we're going to get to the flag is going to require us to make some sort of statement that redirects upwards. Now remember in that episode, I think it was the 4th part, where I was failing to get this to happen? Well, you can't actually get this to happen now. Basically, the issue is that cheeses pull only allows you to redirect one time, not twice. But that's not quite true anymore. The reason is because of this lower cheese. So we can actually make this happen, because we can create cheeses pull this way as well. And it's quite amazing that this right side cheeses pull is actually something that will end up mattering. But yeah, you can now do this. You have the extra word cheese now. You can bring push in, and there it is. And yes, I'm uploading the freaking level. There we go. And there's your freaking level code. So hope you enjoyed this special Counterfeit episode of Planetary Travel. Goodbye.